Going back in time, Dreamland is a medieval kingdom filled with lots of mystery and magic, following along the misadventures of a princess, a demon, and an elf. Princess Tiabini isn't your stereotypical idea of what a princess should be. She's a badass who loves beer and wears pants instead of dresses. What happens when a rebel princess becomes best friends with two exact opposites, an elf named Elfo and a demon named Lucy? Battling the world to truly be themselves regardless of what people think they should do or be. Find out where this dynamic trio finds themselves. Dreamland is just the beginning. Rated TV 14, I give this show 4 out of 5 stars. It's on Netflix only as it's a Netflix original. There are 4 parts instead of seasons, and the latest one was released on February 9th, each more intriguing than the last. It has a witty charm and relatable sense of humor. With a female lead and lots of character, this unique cartoon will dazzle you with its charm. Merkimer becoming a pig, it was very ironic that he ends up becoming better as a pig than a person. Exploring the lands beyond the kingdom such as Dankmere, Meru, Enchanted Forest, Elfwood, Hell, Heaven, Steamland, Trogtown, Mermaid Island, Bentwood, Twinkletown Insane Asylum, Ogre Valley, Underwater, and Cremora. The animation, they do a phenomenal job with the illustrations in the 3D. Bean's friendship with Elfo and Lucy, it's totally different. They have like all these different personalities, but it's just the best combo. Jerry, he sacrificed himself to save Tiabini and was the only one who was willing to tell her the truth. Una, she's a badass pirate who comes in clutch and saves the day from the water trogs. Elfo finally finding out who his mom is and their family being reunited. Hands down, Hansel and Gretel, the carnivore murdering siblings. Queen Dagmar and her manipulation to Bean, she screwed my guy Zog over, and she turned everyone in Dreamland to stone. She's evil. Having a debt to hell by giving her daughter up for a prophecy? Worst mom ever. Don't get me started on the crown with screws in it, or the portal that goes to hell in their castle. The Kingdom's Council not allowing women to have a voice. And last but not least, Alla Gunderson is an absolute creep, and you cannot forget Freckles. Groening said, I developed that style of large, bulgy eyes and ridiculous overbite when I was 12 years old. Actually, Elfo is based on the very first character in that style that I drew. His name, Melvin. I used to draw a lot of comics with that guy and basically gave him an elf hat and pointy ears. Rough Draft Studios did the animation for Futurama and Disenchantment. And are you ready for all the Easter eggs? Because Matt Groening, the creator, is also the creator of Futurama and The Simpsons, and in fact, there's lots of references within the show. Are you ready? Here we go. For The Simpsons, Liso, the elf, is actually a reference towards Lisa, and Elfo's outfit is quite similar to Bart Simpson. Kissy's bow and dress seem to be inspired by Lisa and Maggie's wardrobe. Blinky the fish has 2 references, once in the forest with the 3-eyed owl, and again with Adval when he reveals his 3rd eye, and Elfo names one Blinky. Voiceover John DiMaggio for Zog is also Bender's voiceover, so there's a neat reference that Zog's crown looks like Bender's antenna. Fry's hair is actually a wig when Merkimer's doing a fitting. And you can actually go back to these episodes and see these references. I actually did myself to go double check. When Lucy is watching the crystal ball, you can see in one of the events timeline a time machine with Bender, Fry, and Professor Farnsworth. Zog says, "Bite my shiny metal axe," and "Let's go already." Bender's infamous line references. The tubes in hell look eerily like the ones from Futurama. The ship on Gunderson's shelf in his shed, as well as the Gunderson's airship, is on Farnsworth Boulevard, nod to Professor Farnsworth from Futurama. A dummy in the shop kind of looks like Bender. There's a Zoidberg lookalike when Bean's swimming down to the bottom of Dreamland's castle. And when Lucy's in the library, there's a Futurama comic. If you find any more or have any comments, comment down below.